and they're in. And
It's like
first of all,
like...
first of all, I want to take this opportunity to officially retire from crappy level early morning King's Court.
Body shots. Every time was a body shot.
He's Cooley's neighbor, and Cooley would just fire. I mean, forehead between the eyes, and be like, oh, like at the kitchen line.
Yeah. If you know something I hate that you do, Samson, when you say sorry after you hit a nice shot.
If I get hit in the net, like I don't understand.
No. You'll like hit a wonderful drive and dust me. You're like,
I hate
favorite person every single morning when I see him is who?
Yourself in the mirror.
Cam.
Cam is great.
Cam.
Wow.
Man, I feel naked.
Oh, dude, nothing.
Got legs.
Especially with having these like open.
My long camo underwear that aren't sweaty at all for some reason.
Well, I'm so curious to know why you're not sweaty at all.
Dude, well, let's start this thing off. So we're breaking up our podcast. We're doing it in 2 different shows, just because it was getting
so long. It was like 2 hours long.
The last one we recorded was like 1:47.
Jeez.
And
props to those people who stayed with it.
I cut out like 10 minutes of it,
dude.
And it's hard because we're so funny. It's hard to like.
Well, we're hilarious.
Know what to cut out, you know. So anyway, so this show we haven't named this show yet. It's going to be like something like 6 to 9 rec play pickler.
Dude.
And this is where we're going to talk about our paddles that we're using, shoes that we're using, some of the funny stories that we have, and then we're going to have our other show, which is the Pickleball Pick'em, which is just going to be about So this one is going to be sponsored by PB Vision.
Awesome. All right, PB Vision.
So, and I'm loving PB Vision. I went over my limit twice, you know, so I got to talk to Mike about that. This hat's bugging me. It's like a mohawk right now. But
it's cool. I like the style. It's very neon.
Yeah. Dude, I'm an 80s guy. You
dude,
know?
Got the jacket. Color.
I like neon.
If you would have wore that this morning, people would have complained that it was the same color as the ball.
I can't see it when I'm trying to headshot you.
So at our Pickler, and I'm just going to hand this over to Marcus. At our Pickler, I'm going to set this up a little bit different, but they do King's Court open play that starts. Does it start at 5:30?
Yeah.
Were you guys there at 5:30?
Yeah, we were.
I wish I would have been.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was.
So anyway, I didn't go for a while. A little bit, had some stuff going on this morning, and so I was like, I'm not going to rush getting over there. And anyway, so I'm gonna say this from my perspective. So I come in, and everybody looks like they're having fun.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Marcus was on Queen's Court when I was there, and you were on King's Court playing with Faye, which is bullshit. Like, how did you end up playing with Faye? Is ridiculous.
She found a secret tunnel.
Yeah,
she was because it was me and Cameron first. When I first got there, we lost. Then she came on the Queen's Court, and so we partnered there, and then the rest is history.
19 games together, and then so I go over. I play with Adri. Adri's not an on-time guy either.
No, he's more poly time.
He's a poly time guy. And so anyway, we play a game together, and we lost to Peter and I don't know who the other guy was, and then we won our next game. So we move up from the bottom court up. How many courts are there? 2, 6.
Yeah, I think so.
6 courts.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we go up and we meet with Marcus and what was his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, I asked him his name and he
I don't
mumbled
know
it.
if he has a name.
So,
I don't know where he came from.
Normally when you play with Marcus, it's like happy times. He's cracking jokes the entire time. Yeah. He's like being funny.
Being a good human.
By the time I went from the bottom and went up one court, Marcus had fallen down all the
way down?
All the way down to the second to the bottom court. So he's on court 5. And anyway, right when we walked on the court, it was like someone had been in a fist fight. You know that
weird, yucky feeling inside, yeah?
It was brutal. And me and Adri were like...
Stepping on Marcus's court?
Yeah, going onto that court. I was like, hey... Because I thought we were going to split. I thought we were splitting every time. I thought it was like a requirement to split every time. But we didn't split for some reason. And I think Marcus was doing it to because he
really wanted to stay with his partner, huh?
Yeah. Wanted to stay with his partner.
He loved it.
We were up 11-0, and Adri hadn't served yet. So I started serving. They both got the ball. We stopped that after 2 hits, and then I started serving again. Right, the ball came back to us, and it was what did we? Was it 11-0? and then you guys scored. You guys got the ball back and scored, or 12.
I don't know. I blacked out.
So Marcus is not saying anything funny. He's not. He is. Seriously, you look so pissed off.
You can tell right away. His face and his demeanor just goes like no emotion.
Yeah.
No emotion. Going from happy, slapstick, goofy, like having fun guy to no emotion is such a switch, brother. It's scary.
So
it's like psychological.
First of all, I want to take this opportunity to officially retire from crappy level early morning King's Court. I will never, and I blame Brett because this was his idea. You went to Liz the Pickler and said we should do a weekly King's Court,
which I love.
So this was your idea, by the way. So part of this falls on you.
Great idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
I officially retire from random freaking early morning King's Court.
So you're never going to play King's Court again?
That's impossible.
Not that.
That's impossible.
Not that.
Not that. Tuesday morning.
Not that level. Not that level. Not with 90% of that group of people that were there today.
Oh my God.
So the guy who you're referring to, who I'm not going to say his name because I don't even know it. Yeah, but
that's good.
How many games did you play together by the time?
Six.
By the time you got to us, or because you look like you played another one.
And you're supposed to be switching every game.
How would you
have 6
my
games?
biggest problem with crappy level King's Court is people pick and choose to split when it benefits them.
It is the worst.
It's so obvious and it's so offensive to certain people. So when we played you guys, I refused to split anymore because that guy was getting treated so freaking bad from everyone. Like straight up, like
what's an example? Yeah.
Oh, like we would play a game and we won a couple. I think we went like 4-2, right? So we would kind of like split. Like before the people would come up or down, we would just
You're already on other sides of the court?
Other sides of that. They would be walking up. So there's history with this guy and people, right?
Oh.
And they would walk up and say, no, we're not splitting. We're staying together. And then that guy would just like bow his head and walk over and we would play together. So there's I've never met the guy before. I've never seen him before, but there's obvious history because they're 20 feet away walking to the court and they're already demanding that they don't split.
Who did that? Name names.
Every freaking person there.
Who do I
Every
know that
person
did
there that was
Nick?
Oh, Nick and his buddy, his other buddy that he brought that played tennis.
His other buddy was a 2.1 max. He was horrible.
But
he was seriously
really. But he's a tennis player. That's what Nick was saying.
Oh,
he's a tennis player.
That we were like
really.
Me and Adri beat them. I think we had gotten to 13-2.
Yikes! But he was learning. That's what he was saying. He's learning, right? He's here to learn. But Marcus has a story on that too.
Yeah. So
wait. So can we? So for King's Court, is it generally accepted that you have to split when you're going?
Apparently, there needs to be like ground rules because people are and every single day that we play in the morning, we have at least 5 or 6 people come up and say, "Hey, we would love to play with you guys." And we love it when people come and play for the most part, right?
Yeah.
So, but these same people that beg and plead to like play with us in the morning are the ones that like when it's King's Court, I don't know what they're thinking, but in their mind, it's like, this is our chance. This is our tryout for the Utah Black Diamonds. So they're
try out for the 5-0 team.
Their 3-0 level pickleball is outdone by like their 6-0 level like on the courts. And I'm telling you, it brings out the absolute worst in people to where my partner, again, I don't even know his name. Shame on me for not really asking his name.
How many games? 6 games? You didn't even know the dude's name? Wow.
So we were your 5th game, then you played again?
We went down. No, so he wanted to quit before when we played you guys.
Yeah.
He was getting targeted, and not just targeted, but like rockets to his face, to his chest, a couple nasty Nelson attempts on him. Like the most targeting I've ever seen in my life. So before that game, he's like, I just need to leave. He's like, I'm not having fun. People aren't having fun playing against and I'm like, no, dude, I'm trying to like just somewhat be positive and nice with this guy. Wait. So after that game, he was done. Wait. He went and sat down and took his shoes off and he was done.
In 6 games, did he do anything to warrant that kind of response from everybody? Did you see anything?
Like besides his level of play?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He almost hit me in the face, dude.
Really? Yeah.
I'm serious. That's the closest I've ever been hit. A ball came up and he hit. listen, he wasn't trying to do that. I don't think he's good enough to hit someone on purpose. But it skimmed my eye.
There you
know
go.
that shot I'm talking about, Marcus? Do you even remember that?
Yeah.
It was hot, and it hit the fence.
Did you just say it skimmed your eye?
Dude, it seriously was like it was this far away.
Dude,
Man.
you gotta wear those glasses, brother.
So I guess my only thing in his defense,
Scary.
that guy was like one of those like ducks at a state fair that are going by and just getting shot at. So for 2 hours before that, he was just getting blasted from head to toe.
Was he hitting hard back and like aiming at people? Like,
No.
Usually only
No.
You only do that when someone's trying to body bag other folks.
No, but again, in King's
understand.
Court, because if you make it to King's Court at the Lehigh Pickler at 5:30 in the morning, I think you win $1 million. Is that what? Did I miss that announcement? So they weren't mad at him. They were just picking on him and just like
to try to get up.
I've never seen before. So you know how like when you're playing with someone,
Get the hell out of here.
There were only 2 people there at 5:30 a.m. When I showed up at 5:35, only 2 folks there. That was it.
yeah,
No one was there.
I don't know, but so like when you're playing with someone and you're trying to like poach or help out or however you want to word it, right? Like I couldn't even do that because these guys
Nick?
were hitting the sideline on his side. Like they were hitting balls within a foot of the sideline. So I couldn't even try to poach. I couldn't do
who was
anything.
doing that?
Nick.
Every freaking person.
I want names though.
No,
'Cause
go
listen to
look at the
podcast.
roster and every single person.
We didn't do that. Me and Adri didn't.
I don't know. At that point, it didn't matter. At that point, it just, I don't know.
So you're saying you're on the right side, he's on the left, and they're hitting his sideline over there. So you have
sideline.
no way to even
Yeah.
do anything.
Well, there was one time against, I actually don't even remember who it was. And they did that, and I went over to try to poach it. Because the guy, like, he can't move very well. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like he was, like, even trying. He would just stand there. He's older, like, I don't know. But, so I went to get one, and it hit off the tip of my paddle, like, went into the fence. And they made a joke, like nice try. I'm like what? Like, what is happening?
Who said that?
So,
You know these folks.
no.
It bugs me you're not naming names.
And they're talking trash while picking on one of the dude. That's, dude, that...
Yeah.
There's an ugly side of pickleball is what we were talking about. Like pickleball is wonderful. It's so much fun, but there is an ugly side that not many people talk about.
So playing with him, and again, nice guy, nothing against him. I've just never seen anyone so brutally picked on in pickleball. But before that, before me and him, and actually even one time after him, the other thing, like these people that want to play with us on a typical morning, every time they made mistakes, the new go-to statement is, I'm working on something new. Sorry, my serve went under the net and not over. I'm working on a new serve. Sorry, my reset went over the fence. I'm working on a new reset. Sorry, my drive went 8 courts over. I'm working on a new drive. So multiple times today, I had to stop the game and say, I'm not here to drill. Don't try new stuff with me as your partner.
Yeah.
Just go back to doing what apparently worked before. If anything's ever worked in your life, let's go back to that.
There was more than one person doing that.
Oh, yeah. Your best friend and coach was one of the... Every single time he messed up, it was like, oh, sorry, I'm trying something new. And I'd say very nicely, please don't try new stuff. Let's just play. I said, I'm not here to drill.
I want the $1 million.
I'm not here to explore new opportunities in pickleball. I just want to play.
Can you imagine Marcus stop.
Yeah.
Grabbing the ball like...
Well, at one point I said, so what
We're
serve...
not drilling.
I said, what serve normally works for you? Because he kept saying, oh, my serve is actually really good, but I'm trying something new. And I said, okay, that doesn't register in my mind of a logical comment. If you're really good at something, why are you trying something new, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm a really good drop server. I'm like, okay, then let's drop serve. And then he did, and his serve was okay. Yeah. Like, it was a decent drop serve. So I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, I told him, I said, I personally hate drilling, and I really, really hate drilling in the middle of a freaking rec play game, too, especially on King's Court.
When you can make $1 million.
So apparently, or a contract, or I don't know what was on the line.
People were just skipping the line and walking up, and then all of a sudden there was 4 people on the court.
That is,
I was like, what are you guys doing?
That is brutal.
Add it to
I
the
can't
madness.
stand that. I can't stand that.
But I'll tell Liz to shut it off.
No, I like it. Just keep going. There has to be King Court. There's King's Court in every other indoor facility. You
No,
can't.
I'm not
going
to play anymore, but I'm going to get like those meta glasses and start wearing them around.
Dude,
and
we can
just,
show
like,
it on
watch
this.
people.
We can show it here.
Yeah.
Show clips.
Yep. Or I'm gonna wear all black and hide out in the rafters.
Hold
where
on.
people don't know that I'm up there and just like video people.
Coach C came up to me after.
Who's that? Oh, Coach. Oh,
I
homeboy.
was like, how did Marcus play? And he goes, I love his play.
I broke his knees 18 times we played against each other. He went 0 for 18 on my angles.
He's like, I don't know why we split up. And I said, oh, he needed to play with some other guy.
No, because we walked on the court and they demanded that we had split. So him and I partnered up and we won 2 games. We got up to Queen's Court.
Yeah.
And we got up there and the guys were freaking waiting. They're like, we're splitting.
No, okay, hold on. The person who comes up, the challenger, is as general rules, their decision whether to split or change.
On this King's Court, you were supposed to split every time, whether you're on King's Court or you're not. That's what the rules that Liz set out.
Even if you're on Kings, you're supposed to split?
It's not a stay on.
Oh, so this is different. Because when we were playing at every other Patriot or even the club, the challengers coming up will say, stay, I want to challenge you guys, or I want to split.
On Kings, that's how it should be.
No, even coming up, they would do that.
See, it's got to be like mandatory split because it's
time?
like
Because
again,
what do you do about our favorite couple that are the nicest people ever? They don't never split.
No.
We play King's Court with them.
Yeah. That's their own King's Court. That's their own rules.
Marcus won't even say anything about that. He's like,
wait, so I want to go back. So a lot of these coaches that pickleball coaches are saying you need to try certain shots and practice shots in rec and open play, and that's how you find that you get better when you're having a real competition.
Saying that?
Everyone's always saying, because rec and open play doesn't matter, so you should try those shots. So what you're saying is don't drill. I feel like all these guys are doing that.
That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. And what's the point of drilling?
No, I mean, so they are practicing the shot and drill, but now it's the game time and open rec play where it doesn't matter. They're going to practice these shots.
Yo, coach, how you doing?
Yeah, but if you're making comments that like normally your shot is really really good.
That's true. That's true.
Quick question. Samson is saying a lot of coaches are saying that when you're playing rec play on a King's Court, that you should be trying new shots.
That you've been working on. You've been drilling.
That you've been working on.
Yeah, less competitive play for sure. Working on the shots that you're working on.
What if it's competitive?
Like if it's like anything like duper recorded,
then no. Yeah.
Like or you like tournament, like don't try the new shots. But if it's like anything rec play, open play, you gotta try the new shots in game situations. You're never gonna get better.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz.
But hold on, Marcus has a question.
But what if every time they're trying their new shot and they're really really bad at it, they make a comment that, well, my normal serve is really good, but I'm trying something new. Why are you trying something new if you're claiming that your normal shot is really really incredible?
Well, if you already have like a serve, if it's already really good, I'm not sure you need to change it. I'm thinking more like, I'm like dropping across, or I'm trying to learn a 2E.
Yep.
But even that, it's like, yes, try it here and there, but you still need to work on like the set skills you already have. You just have to remember, like, you're always adding to, not like taking over what's already good. So it's like add to the repertoire, don't like take away. For that new shot. So it's like your stuff that you already have, try the new shot. Stuff you already have, try the new shot. Yeah,
that makes sense. Okay, Liz is gonna play with us sometime here. Here, we're in a rant right now. I'll call you back when we get done.
You're awesome, Liz.
We'll keep adding you in. See ya. Bye.
Don't want to say I told you so, Marcus.
No, she just said the opposite of what you
wrong.
just
No,
said.
wait. No,
she just proved you wrong.
No, she
said mix in a few things every now and then.
Yes.
Not all of a sudden change your serve completely.
So, okay, you can go replay it. You can see when she said, try the new shots you've been drilling on.
I got to stop you here.
In normal play.
Your replays, they've never worked for you on our podcast.
Yeah.
This is our 10th podcast.
Dude.
They've never worked. When you said I wasn't lining up the top, I went back and looked. You were lining up the top.
Yeah.
Like anytime you say go back, what she was saying is you should be hitting that shot 90% of the time and maybe throw it in once. But if it's not working and you're trying to win, like, dude, that's fine to do if you're playing with your buddies. But if you're playing King's Court where you're trying to move up courts, you can't just start throwing in stuff.
And just because you start comments with, this is your pilot speaking, we don't believe that everything you say after that is true.
Dude, all I'm say, you coached her into trying to say that, but her initial response was,
coached her.
this dude, their initial response is yes. Work on you've been drilling the shot. Put it into open play where it does not matter.
But she said sprinkle it in with your normal stuff.
Sure, but that's still doing his. He's trying that drill.
Whoa.
He's trying that serve he's been working on. So that still makes sense
from the start. You got to sprinkle something in.
Okay.
It means you have to have like a base foundation of your normal stuff.
But he said he was
and
drilling
then you
it.
sprinkle it.
He was saying he was drilling
Right.
it. So I assume he's been practicing it. He's trying to incorporate it in
Did
gameplay.
you play with Chris today?
I did many times. Yeah, he came up to King's
What
Court.
do you mean many times?
He came up to King's Court quite a bit.
You and Faye were... No. Did you play
Oh
with
no,
him on your team?
I did not. No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but he was fine.
I thought he was fun to play with.
This morning we partnered up and we played good together, but it was just, again, low-level King's Court brings out the worst in everyone, including me, because those emotions of like hatred to people, I'm like, what is happening right now? Like me and Adri just had to stop at one point and like, I don't know. Well, you played with Adri for your first few games.
Yeah, but I played with Laura. Do you know Laura?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're just making up names now.
No, she can't. She normally doesn't play in the morning. You didn't see me playing with her over there. She had me go warm her up when she got there, and then we went and played against Reed and I don't know the other guy. And the other guy, when he served his shot, he did this every single time. I have never seen this before. He'd spin his paddle like this, hold the ball up in the air, and then serve. Every serve. So he knew, hey, I've got the ball.
I'm serving.
And I'm about to serve. 0,
Show the ball.
10, 2.
But Nick does that.
0, 10.
Nick does that too.
Nick holds his paddle up.
He does. Shows you the ball, and he goes, I'm serving.
So here's another thing that happened today.
Dude, this rant, I don't know.
This is usable.
Like, the more I talk, the more I'm sad that I officially retired from playing, but I will be there and take notes and record.
You're just gonna film.
So we're in a game, and it was like 9-8 or 10-9, anyways, it was really, really close, back and forth. And I'm with my one partner, so we're playing, trying to win. And there was a ball that I don't even remember if I hit it or not, but it was down the sideline, and I was on the sideline, and I could see it. And the ball was, it didn't even touch the white. It was in the blue, all the way, right? It was close to the line, but it didn't even touch it. Hits it. This guy swings and misses, and his partner's already like, out? It was out, or it was in. It was, the ball was in.
He's saying it's in.
So it was obvious. It was obvious to everyone, right? So this guy swings, misses, goes and gets the ball, and he turns around and he goes, oh, because it's close, I'm going to call it out. But if it wasn't close, I would say that it was in. I looked and I said, wait, that makes no sense.
No one's
to me.
ever in the history of Pickles. No one's ever said that ever.
I said, but what? I said, but what was it? And he's like, well, I don't know, but I couldn't tell. But because it's a close game, I'm going to call it out so it benefits us.
So you and that partner almost won a game?
We won 2. I think we ended up winning that game.
Oh.
But I'm saying, what?
That's a weird call.
What is that?
Who is that person? What's his name?
Randall.
Oh, Randall?
Like, what? And I didn't know, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, you don't make calls that benefit you.
Because it was close, I will call it out. I've never heard anyone ever say that.
I've never heard that before. And let me tell you, you guys are super generous with your line calls. Both of you are.
And I think that's why I actually get angry. There was a serve
because you're so generous and they're still taking advantage.
Yesterday. I served it right down the middle, right on the freaking line.
That's right.
And instantly he's like out. And I'm like, dude.
That was called it out. This dude looked at me and was like, we're going to win this game. All right, let's do this, Marcus. Yeah. And that's what I need. I need the beast of Marcus to come out. Because we were just chilling at King's Court at first.
No, and a lot of the King's Court stuff is my fault because, like, I'm not going to play aggressive against 75-year-old people. Like, I'm just not, right? Even though they're firing balls at everybody's face and, like, people that are even older, I still can't do it. Like, even pop-ups. At one point, by the way. So there was a pop-up, and I hit an angle for, like, a winner, right? And I'm walking back, and he's like, I would have crushed it at him. And I said, that's the difference between me and you. Yeah. And it's like...
I can't stand... Yep.
Like, if you can hit a soft angle that you know you're going to win, do that. Do that instead of, like, being, like, freaking Ben Johns and just hit it as hard as you can at an 85-year-old person's center mass. He was, like, blown away that I didn't just blast it at someone on the kitchen line when I could have... It was a clean winner that they couldn't even move on. To me, that's a better shot. Like,
but so that's the difference between you guys and everybody else that plays pickleball. Do you know that?
I was gonna say 100%. We're very specific in that. Like we're not gonna be that dude. And if you're that guy, we don't want to play with you.
But people recognize that, and that's why they want to play with us.
Yeah.
But then what do they do when they have the chance?
They
blasted at people. I'm like, what are you doing? Think about what you're saying and doing.
No.
Oh, you guys have fun. You could have killed us with that, but you hit it like. And then you get the chance to play with us, and all of a sudden you're just blasting balls at
the older person, the person who's a weaker player. Dude, I'll never be our crew. Like I feel like that's it.
That's not all. There's some people on our crew that do that. You two, and Adri there are shots where I know that all three of you could have smoked the hell out of me, but for some reason in your guys' mind, you were like, "Oh, I want to keep this rally going." So you'll hit a shot that you know I couldn't get back over the net, or I'd hit it out of bounds or something like that. But you keep the rally going, and that makes pickleball so much more fun,
right?
And even with me,
yes,
it's not like every single shot you give me, but it's almost like you guys have let me like get better, and then you'll test me with shots every once in a while. And if I get them over, you guys are all like so happy for me and everything like that, you know?
I know, man.
And like, if I beat Marcus at a dink rally, you're like,
dude, I love it.
I just won a Super Bowl.
Dude, it's so much fun.
You know? And like,
it's so great.
So
you're a good player. So I think you're being humble, which is great. But you're a good player. I'm talking about the 80-year-old. I'm talking about the 2.0 person slamming on that person. What kind of character are you? What kind of person are you at home? That's the person I would never want to hang out ever, let alone play pickleball with you. I don't even care.
Yeah, like even Faye, who I know could get back. She's a better player than I am. I never do speed ups to try to go right at her chest.
Yeah.
Like I would feel weird doing that. And you guys would just never do that. You don't even like, I don't know. That mentality needs to get back into pickleball, because even today, like I forget who we were playing, but it was like me and Rich against Adri and somebody else. And Rich, how old is Rich? 75, 80?
Oh, Rick, yeah.
How old is him?
He's like, I swear he's like 83.
He's in the 80s, man.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's getting shots over.
Dude.
Adri was just setting him up. He was setting him up to hit great shots, just nice, smooth shots to him. And then when he would get a shot, Adri was acting like he didn't set it up.
I love it.
He was just like,
I love it.
What's his name? Rick?
Rick.
He was like, my man, Rick, you know, and he was like pumping him up, you know?
But see,
that's what I love.
In King's Court, Rick is like public enemy #1 for these guys.
Everyone
they see him and they're like, "Oh, this
run
guy
to the other
can't
court.
handle my freaking
drop shots
shot.
so they don't run up to." That's what
Lobs.
Adri's partner was doing.
Dude.
Adri wasn't having it, dude.
Yeah.
I would turn around and hit my own teammate and just I'll body back my own side for a person like that.
Adri kept hitting shots to him so he could hit his angle shot and smoke his partner. He was literally setting him up so he would beat his partner.
Great.
I asked, and I really don't even know this kid's name, younger kid. I've never seen him before either, but I had to ask him to stop lobbing against Rick. It was me and this guy against Rick. The older guy in the orange shirt, I don't know who that guy was either.
Yeah, Roger.
Super nice, and he was pretty good, right? Yeah. So my partner, who again, he's not like super high level, but 4 or 5 times in a row. And I'm like, hey, can we just not lob the really old people?
Oh my God.
Because Rick, he knows he can't even get it, so he'll just turn around and look at you.
Yeah.
Like,
dude.
And it's almost like heartbreaking. I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like,
and Marcus never gets a lob anyway, so he's not. You're looking at Rick like, dude, that's both of us.
So I don't know. So again, like Rick walks on, and it's like now I can lob, now I can hit body bags, now I can like do things on serves that I know he can't get, and it's just nonstop over and over again.
So
I'll tell you another thing about Adri. So we went up and played against Nick and that tennis player. We played them twice this morning. The first game. Adri was going, I don't even know what percentage that is. What do you guys think when he's going easy? 30% maybe?
Sure.
You know, someone hits it to him. He's like getting every single shot over. He's slowly walking up.
He's just resetting it.
He's giving them good shots, having them practice. They got to 5 first. They got to 5 first, and then the games got called. I don't know why we weren't finishing with rallies, which is weird to me. But Adri was like, oh, because we had rallied all the way up there, right? Like we didn't just stop.
And they just said all of a sudden, game over?
Yeah, so freaking, we played him again. Adri was not. Dude, he just lit the hell out of those guys because he was so mad because Nick was like, yeah, we won. We got to 5 first.
Wow, yeah.
And he's like, we're not finishing with the rally? Like, yeah.
So 100% effort, Adri is dangerous, man. He's good.
Dude.
He's so good, dude.
Those guys didn't even know what was coming.
Adri's good.
Nick thought he could keep up with him.
No way.
There's no way.
So I have a theory. I want you guys' feedback on this. I think pickleball is a grown-up playground. What's your initial thoughts on that? I think 100%. You know, when you're a kid and you're in elementary and you're in playground, you got bullies. You got people who are like, who don't know how to play very well. You got people who are kind of awkward. You got people who are trying to go on the monkey bars and want to be seen by everybody and trying to have this whole get attention, get noticed, trying to make friends. I feel like it's a grown-up pickleball. So I haven't
people meeting and kissing. A lot of affairs happen from pickleball.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
That's 100%. I mean, like, so I think so. Here's one. So this dude, when the ball goes over
Hold
the
on
fence.
sec. What do you think about that?
Yeah, what do you
I think it's more of like a buddy bench.
a buddy bench. What's a buddy bench?
The mandatory, like, it's a buddy bench. It's designated that, like, if you're sitting on it and someone sits on it with you, you have to become best friends. So it's like this mandatory, like, because you're there together, all of a sudden you have to be like best friends and you have to include everyone and you have to feel included and all of these things. And it's just, again, people pick and choose. So I'm going to hide behind the tree on the playground and wait for someone to sit down on the buddy bench that I like. And then I'm going to run over there. Well, I'm going to hide behind the tree and stretch is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hide behind the tree and stretch and hope people don't see me. But as soon as someone that I like is tired, needs a rest, and makes the crucial mistake of sitting down on the buddy bench, I'm going to run over there and sit next to him and then insist that we're best friends from now on. That's what pickleball is.
That's playground. That's playground rules right there.
Playground. Okay, sorry, keep going.
Yeah. So this dude, I think the ball goes over the fence.
Names, dude.
I don't know who this guy was. He just jumped over. I've never met him before. One game. So he jumps over the fence. He gets the ball and he jumps back over. And I knew he was staring at my eyeballs to see if I would acknowledge how athletic he was by jumping over the fence. Yeah. Faye was looking over there. His partner was looking over a different, the ball comes rolling back. I pick it up, and I refuse to look at his face because I know he was like this. Like, did anyone see that? Anyone see me jump that fence? I'm like, dude, no one's gonna acknowledge or give you accolades just because you jumped over that freaking fence.
Oh, if I was there, I'd have been like, damn, dude.
But he didn't want to play again until you acknowledged his feat of, like, I'm a 40-year-old dude and now I jumped over a fence. That characteristic is so childish. I don't know, but it kills me inside. So second example, I was playing with another dude. So we're rallying. He hits a shot in the middle. Me and Faye were just like, oh, shucks, we missed it. Staring at me like this. Paddle out, just staring at me, waiting to be acknowledged for his amazing shot. Homeboy, he hits that shot like this, looks at me. I walk all the way back. I get the ball. I'm about to serve. He's still like this, waiting for that acknowledgement. We're grown men, dude. We're adults, and we still are acting like, hey, did you see me do that jump off that swing and land it? Wait for everyone to acknowledge me. Yeah. That's what's happening every morning at pickleball.
Oh, I love it when you acknowledge me,
dude.
I love it, dude. I'm living the dream. I'm that guy, dude. If I hit a good shot, I can't even look at you because I know you're gonna be so nice about it.
No, but we're homies. This is different. I'm talking about a dude I don't never play with. A dude, like some stranger looking at me wanting validation. Like, bro, I don't know who you are. I don't care what you did. Just serve the freaking ball. I don't understand it. I don't see this kind of characteristic or this display of childish behavior anywhere outside of playground pickleball. King's Court specifically.
I'll tell you, this morning I had fun. Most of the time, I hate those situations. I hate playing with a new player where I have to explain to them, like, I'm not athletic enough to get that shot, and we can't just laugh about shots. We're trying to get to the next court. I don't want to be like Marcus's partner, like that guy, and just be getting lit up and be like, I'm miserable. I'm never doing this.
Never coming back.
That guy will never play that.
Poor guy. He probably won't, man.
He probably won't even play open play again.
And that's the ugly side of pickleball. That's the dude. He just got bullied out.
I just don't understand the concept of not just taking the best shot possible. Ignore who's on the other side of the net. Just take the best shot possible, right? Like, you'll see people, and I think, like, lower level people, most of the time they get body bagged is because they're not even expecting the ball to come to them.
Yeah.
But the other team is so adamant to pick on that person that they'll fire balls at them. And because it's not the best shot on the court, it's higher, or it's head level because it's a horrible shot in the first place. but they're just determined to hit it to the worst player. So that's why you see these people getting body bagged left and right because they don't expect it coming.
No, not from like way over here, angle over there, and they're still trying to fire it back this way at the dude.
Like, And again, Mr. Anti-Drill, is there a drill that you guys know about where the concept is like hit it to the worst person on the court? Is there a drill? Do people drill that?
I don't know.
They just put a mannequin out there, dude. They're like, hit it to the guy that can't do it.
Hit that guy. So let's go back. Yesterday there was another King's Court, wonderfully ran by Hawaii and the Friendsgiving.
I had a blast.
Yeah, that was a fun.
I was
King's Court.
dreading that, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, because the last time we teamed up with all those, I went and played with them. Did you guys see? I went over there and played with them.
Really?
I went and played 2 games with them.
Oh yeah. The other guys. I saw you playing with Jed and those dudes.
Anyways, finish your story out.
No, yeah. So there was a time we were at King's Court, and then all of a sudden, homeboy Rich goes on the other side, and we can just hear him. He's trying to whisper it. But yeah, you can hear, hit every ball to Marcus. Hit every ball to Marcus.
And we were on Queen's Court.
Queen's Court. Okay,
Yeah.
Queen's Court. Homeboy says, hit every ball to Marcus. And then I look at Marcus.
And I heard it. And
I love what you did.
I love it.
I love what
I'm
he
like,
did.
Hey,
Every ball Marcus hit was right to Rich, and Rich was getting destroyed by Marcus.
Who is Rich?
He had glasses. He's bald like me.
Oh,
yeah,
I know who
yeah,
it is.
left-hander.
Yeah.
And so Marcus, no matter where that ball was on the court, placed to us, it was right back to Rich, and he was getting so frustrated.
we won like 11-3.
Dying laughing. Oh,
we won like 11-3. So after
that
the game,
backfired.
I went up to Derek, his partner. And I was like, hey, maybe have your partner like speak softer if he's going to come up with crappy game plans.
I saw that because he hit you guys won. You hit a net cord and it went over and he couldn't get the ball, right? That's how he won and he went down.
Yeah.
He was so mad.
Because you guys stayed on King's Court for how many games did you guys have on King's Court?
So that is what took us up to Kings, and I think we won like 4 in a row.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, that's right.
And then we lost to him again.
But in the middle of that, like rally of just like, he got mad, and he's the one that called my serve out that was directly on the center line.
Yeah, to try to stop the momentum.
Out of embarrassment or I don't know what, but that's what happens, right? Like, you do something questionable, it backfires in your face, so then your only other option, I guess, is to start making questionable calls.
So okay, here's another valid question. So we know Rich is going to hit only to Marcus. Marcus is going to hit only to Rich. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to support my partner and only hit to Rich because we're going to take this dude out?
You get ready for the pop-ups.
But Derek is a good dude. Derek is a good dude. On the other side, I don't want to not punk Derek, so I don't know what to do. I don't know where me and Derek hit some, or I want to support Marcus and just target Rich.
If someone says it loud enough, let's hit to so-and-so player, it is your civil duty to just
support your
destroy
teammate.
that guy. No, just to destroy that guy. Like,
I agree. If they're making game plans in a Friendsgiving
King's Court.
event,
Yeah.
they should get. Sorry, you got teamed up with him.
Yeah, because Derek's a good dude, and I was like, I don't want to punk Derek because I didn't.
But they'll split when they go down to the bottom court and make their way up.
But then Derek would be like, dude, those guys suck. Samson Marcus only hit to Rich. Then he's on a podcast trashing us for targeting Rich.
Well, that's why I felt obligated to say something after, though. Like, they needed to know that we heard them say that.
Yeah.
So
okay, so one more thing I want to say. So okay, we're talking about targeting weaker players. There's another facet to that. That's another thing that kind of pisses me off. So I was playing with a dude. What's his name? Jared, if you're listening, dude, this is you. Jared was hitting to my weaker partner at the time before his fade, hitting to a weaker partner, and every time they would pop it up, he would beam it at me as hard as he could, like point blank, just trying to hit me in the chest, my throat, my face, every time. Hit a weaker partner, my weaker teammate pops it up, hits it as hard as it could. So for me, that's a sign that it's game on. You hitting me, I can hit you as hard as I want as well. And I just did. I started hitting him every chance I could. There was a ball over here, today. There was a ball. So I think someone hit it on this far corner, and I just ripped it right back at him. And he was on the far side. He's like, "Boom! What the heck, man?" I didn't say anything. I just got the ball back. And usually I like playing nice. There's good dudes, but if I'm playing with a bully, I've
never seen you play like that.
I'm gonna hit you in the mouth. I don't care if you're a bully. Dude, that's my ugly side that comes out. But everyone else, I like having fun. Right? No, I don't know who that dude is.
Remember last week when we were playing drop in, and you were telling us what was going on in your life with your grandma and aunt and everything?
Yeah. Was that the dude that said
so we were having a serious conversation, and he comes in and like breaks up. This is when we got there, by the way. We're still like in jackets and like shoes untied, having a serious conversation, like. and he comes in and makes the comment, are we just going to sit here and talk all day, or are we actually going to play? He's that guy. So same guy, right? What's his name?
Jared.
Yeah.
His name was Jared. I mean, he was a nice dude, but that something about me just feels that's a very cowardice move. If you're going to hit to a weaker player, and when it pops up, then you're going to try to hit the stronger player or the other person and try to and feel good about that. That's a cowardice move. And if you want to be warrior versus warrior, let's go at it. It's time to fight. I'm going to start hitting you in the face as hard as I can. And I was. And I was unapologetic. And Faye was like, dude, this is kind of messed up. Like, nope. I knew what he's doing. I understand your concept, and I understand what you're trying to do. Game on. And then, you know who does it the best? What I'm talking about?
Who?
Sione Taufa. He plays so soft, and he's nice with everybody. Once you try to hit him or be a punk and bully him, all nice guys out the window. And now it's time for warrior versus warrior. Let's see who's the better fighter. And you want to kill the dude. And Sione puts holes in people's chests. It's so fun to see.
So he's defended Rick before. So he's been partners with Rick, and people have like done this, and all of a sudden you see it coming.
You see
like
it.
When you
get
know
the popcorn
Sione and these guys.
You know when he's mad.
Well, so Dave did it yesterday.
Wow.
I mean, describe this guy though.
Sione?
I mean, yeah.
He hits it harder than anybody I've ever seen my whole entire life.
Think
And
of every
he's one of the most
stereotypical
athletic
rugby
people.
player. Like,
Yeah. He has tree trunks for legs, arms that are just built like Arnold, and he's just the most nicest, humble guy.
Teddy bear
until he sees that you're trying to either hit him in the face or you're hitting a weaker partner and not hitting the ball to him. Then all right, I don't have to be nice anymore. Like, you know, it's the whole concept of being a good dude. I'm gonna be nice to you until you prove to me that I don't have to be, or you prove to me that you're trying to hurt me.
Yeah.
All right,
he'll
you'll
see
get
it,
hurt.
call a timeout, do the haka to get pumped up, and then just like
So
end
stupid.
people's lives.
So
In
stupid.
people's lives, dude.
But it's scary. Like you've seen people hit hard. I am really afraid of people getting sent to the ER. It hits it so hard.
Oh.
And people are like,
We'll put a picture up here. I have a picture.
Dude.
Cooley's arm, and it bruised up his arm. I've never seen a pickleball bruise someone.
Dude.
And Cooley is a mountain of a man,
Yeah.
and it straight up drew blood and bruised his forearm.
and I guarantee Sione wasn't even hitting him with 100%. That's probably like an 80 or 90%, but just hitting him fast. His 100%, you've seen pros
And
hit.
they were just doing that to be fun.
Fun,
Like
just
that
yeah,
fun?
yeah,
Yeah, trying to hit each other?
But I play turns with Sione, and then they're trying to hit as hard as a kid. Dude, it's scary. I'm always like, dude, someone's gonna get killed today, and I'm happy I'm on his side.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like, I think the golden rule: be a nice dude. If the other dude's being a punk, all bets are off. I don't think I'm a punk anymore because you're the first bully, and now I gotta hit you in the mouth. Right? I don't know. Is that bad? I'm just voicing this out. I just don't know if that's.
I'm telling you,
But that's petty.
Brings out the worst in all
That's
of us.
petty.
Brings out the worst. So
Yeah.
I mean,
just take the best shot possible.
yeah.
Don't worry about who's on the other side of the net. Just take the best shot possible.
But if you're trying to be a better player and you want to play with higher level groups, hit to the better player. That's the thing that pissed me off the most with Patriot. Everyone at Patriot was trying to play to the weaker player to get to Kings, and they get frustrated when you're not being invited to a higher level group of play.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you inviting me? Because you're the idiot that keeps hitting it to the weaker player and thinking you're amazing, that you're a 5-0, and you're not, because you're not hitting it to the better player. That's the issue that's ugly side of pickleball, which I think we can fix if we just help people listen to a podcast.
I don't know. I don't know anybody that's like you. I played with so many people before. I don't know anybody that's like you guys like that.
I don't know. We love the beauty of it. We love the people. We love good folks having fun. Just when a bully steps on the court, I think it's any sport, basketball, right? Anywhere.
Yeah.
Bully steps on the court, tries to punk everyone, then all bets are off, man. Yeah. No.
Well, are you feeling better, Marcus?
I feel like I'm more mad than you right now. Sorry, man.
Yeah. Samson's the angry one.
Dude,
I'm done with King's Court, so I don't care anymore. It's a burden off my back. I'm good to go.
Burden off my
I feel
back.
free. Yeah.
Is there a way to do King's Court where you tell people, I don't know, like general rules is hit to the better player? How can you do this where people aren't going to be punks?
One thing I
understand.
don't like is like a lot of times I'm the worst player. I need some shots because then when someone actually hits it to me, I'm like,
No, but look at
I haven't hit
yesterday.
a shot in 10.
So we ran King's Court yesterday with Hawaii compared to King's Court today, which was just open to everyone.
Everybody,
The difference yesterday, the level was so much higher.
Yeah.
But no one felt stupid. No one felt picked on. No one got picked on. People were just making the best play. Everyone was playing hard. If you lost, it didn't matter. You went and grabbed a freaking meatball because there was food there. And then again, you skip ahead to this open play where everybody's welcome. And I get all that. That's how it needs to be most of the time. But look what it does, right? People can't have that same attitude in open play that they can have in a higher level King's Court. I don't know what the answer is, but I mean, literally 24 hours apart, we saw the difference in two styles of King Courts.
Very drastic.
Yeah, I had fun in that King's Court, but there's one guy that I just hate playing with constantly, and that's I can't stand that guy. Even after I played with him today, they needed a fourth player, and I told him no twice. And Jed came over, and he's like, "Dude, we've never played together before. Let's play."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, I'll play." And so me and Jed went over there and played those guys, but
what's wrong with I've heard that a couple
even
times.
At the end of it, he's like, "Dude, I can't believe how much better you're getting." And I'm like, "I know you're trying to be nice now.
It's condescending.
But I don't want to know what your opinion of my pickleball game is. You know, I just don't and maybe it's just because I've kind of started the game. Every time I played with him, it's always it's like a coach thing or he's evaluating my play. Dude, I'm just out having fun. I'm not evaluating the other team's shots.
Yeah.
Or how good a player they are. You know, I'm not good enough to do that. But it's to be honest, after playing yesterday and that, I could go play in that group. I just don't think I'd have any fun. There's been 3 or 4 people that have played in that group. And I'm going to say their names so you guys know, but I'm going to beep it out. Those 3 are some of my favorite people to play pickleball with because they're happy, they're fun, they're trying their best.
Good folks.
They're in fact, I was actually bugged that they weren't invited to that thing yesterday. I felt stupid about that, but they've all said they need a player, so they're asking us to play, and they don't want to do it.
They don't want to either.
They don't like playing in that group.
What is that group doing? Is it the coaching?
It's just serious. It's just so serious.
The feeling,
everything, and they're always going to go to the weaker player. When I went over there and played, they hit hardly anything to Jed. Every shot was at me. They were just driving every ball at me, which I'm okay with now. I've taken drives from you 3, which is way harder than they're hitting.
You're like, no big deal.
And I'm like, dude, I got the boomstick. This is coming back faster than you guys want it to. And they finally stopped doing that after it was 5-5, and they stopped doing that because they're like, oh, this isn't working. It would be kind of fun to do one of those things where you do play with the same partner. Because me and Skylar played 4 games together or something like that. And even I saw that you guys were coming up, and I was like, oh, I'm going to say, I even told him, I'm like, I'm going to tell them they have to split up. You know? Because we just lost 3 times. But I said it to him to be funny.
Yeah.
You know? And so I said it to Marcus, and then Marcus goes, I knew you guys were going to make us split up. And freaking Skylar, we just started laughing. I look back at Skylar, he's laughing.
So there's more to that story. We just got beat by Rich and Matt. Dude, it was 10-10 or whatever.
No, we played a game after that.
No,
right?
That's where it started.
Oh,
we got beat on King's Court. We dropped down, and I looked at Marcus like, dude, we're gonna revenge this all the way to the top. So we wanted to be together to get back to Rich and those guys. To get that King's Court back. So then we won that against Nick and I think whoever. Nick and Sam's brother, and then we saw you guys like, oh, okay, we're not gonna be able to. We wanted to try it.
You took it way easy on us.
No.
What was the end score though? It was 11. We scored 6.
You guys were up. You guys were up.
I think you were up 9-7.
Oh,
yeah. You guys are crushing us.
1. Yeah.
Mark was like, I had enough.
No, because we played. What was that style of King's Court? What did Mikey call it?
Off with their heads.
So if you lose on King's Court,
dude,
you go all the way down to
the
the bottom.
That was gnarly. That was so fun to see, though.
Me and Adri freaking won, went to King's Court, and then got whooped.
And he stayed on there.
They hit every shot to me.
Really?
Yeah, Adri, seriously, he hit less than 10% of the shots.
Were you playing with Morgan? Was Morgan on the court that time?
I don't know.
Or was it Nick? Because it was Morgan and the other dude, Nick. Jackson. So it was Morgan and Jackson.
It was Morgan.
Oh, so Morgan hit to you every time?
Every freaking time.
Morgan?
Yeah.
Oh, Morgan, you're going to hear about this. We're going to call him Pickler, call you out. Dude, really?
Yeah.
Morgan's a fun player.
I love playing with Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan's like the happy-go-lucky.
Morgan does it more because he thinks I'm better than I am.
Oh, gotcha. He was targeting or anything?
Well, and he's played with Adri a few times. He knows how good Adri is.
That ball comes right back on that,
Yeah. And so...
Morgan's good.
Morgan's way good.
Yeah.
I think it's fun when the employees come out and play with us.
I love it.
For
I was so
Skylar, Morgan.
Skylar coming out. My first time
Skylar
playing
was
with
fun.
them. Dude,
Yeah.
he's a good dude. All those guys are so cool at the
Me and
desk.
Skylar played 4 games together.
Wow.
And we were giggling the whole time.
I love
He'd
it.
miss a shot and say sorry, and I was like, I just missed 17 shots in a row, dude. Why are you saying sorry to me? And we almost beat a couple teams, and we were so close, and it became like a funny thing between us of like,
Yeah.
just trying to get off that court.
I love that. And that's fun pickleball, bro. That's fun.
Yeah,
That's a
we
great
had fun with it. I had
great
fun that
experience.
day.
Good fun.
I had fun this morning too. It is interesting to go from that King's Court over to that. I don't even know what that other group's called. Do they have like a? Is it like a?
It's
Marcus's best friends
I
group.
think it's the band of misfit toys.
Yeah.
We're close to the holiday season. I think we can call it that.
I
Right?
like Jed though. Jed was super positive and fun to play
Yeah.
with, and he missed some shots like way bad, and he just looked at me, and I was like, "You're better than I am." And we just both started laughing. You know, he's funny, dude. When you have a powerlifter playing,
Yeah.
a white powerlifter, it's wild. Like if they get a hold of a ball, it's like flying.
So we were playing in the chapel years ago, and Cooley brought Jed for the first time.
Yeah.
And I don't know where Jed came from or where he played before that, but everyone on that court was hitting everybody, and Jed got hit like a million times. Every morning he showed up, and he was like, "What is happening?" But I think Paulie just like to hit each other. This is the way it is.
Yeah,
I explained
They
to
do it
you,
to be funny.
it's to be funny, and then you're expecting it back. And if you get hit, it's hilarious. If you got it back, like, oh man, good job. But I don't think he was ready for
He was surprised
body shots
every time.
Every time was a body shot.
He's
Yeah.
Cooley's neighbor, and Cooley would just fire. I mean, forehead between the eyes, and be like, oh, like at the kitchen line.
Yeah.
And Cooley just laughs and turns his back and goes back to
and
serve.
everyone just laughs, and that's the way it is. And but Jed figured out like, there's no one's trying to be a bully here. We're just having fun, just seeing. It's almost like a game of tag. I got you. You got tagged.
Yeah.
That's it.
Do you know something I hate that you do, Samson? When you say sorry after you hit a nice shot.
If I get hit in the net, like I don't understand.
No. You'll like hit a wonderful drive and dust me.
You're
and
right.
You're like,
I hate.
sorry.
I hate
And
that
I'm
about
like,
myself.
Shut the hell up.
I know
dude.
you're right. I don't know why I do that. I pick this bad habit of hitting a nice shot and they don't get it, and I'm like, oh, sorry. And that's such a punk thing to do. And I generally am trying to be like, why am I? This is not a good thing to do. This is a punk thing. So you're accurate. I need to stop doing that.
I don't look at it. I just think it's like funny, but it's like you feel like the smallest person on earth when you hit like this most beautiful shot, and then you're like, oh,
Dude,
sorry about that.
I do.
But it's rare, so I think he assumes that like it's like unexpected, so he feels like he has to apologize.
Dude, that's
so
so
once
ridiculous.
every 4 months, I guess it's fine.
So
but
you know where it stemmed from? I got used to trying to hit body shots, and if I hit someone in the body, I do feel bad. Like, dude, I thought you were gonna
you
hit.
always say
I
sorry
thought you were
about
gonna
it.
hit it back to me. I thought we were gonna have a hands battle. You got hit. I'm sorry. But then this is a habit now. So then when I hit a good shot, I'm like, sorry. I'm like, dude, what am I doing? It's just a stupid habit that I'm doing all the time. Sorry.
Well, freaking Marcus, if I body bag one of you guys, if I hit a shoelace, I'm yelling body
Dude,
bag.
I love it.
I don't even care anymore.
I
don't say sorry
Marcus
anymore.
started that. Marcus started the ankle shot, body bag.
even off the bounce now, it doesn't matter.
off the t-shirt, body bag.
Any contact besides the paddle is body bag.
And I love it. I think it's so much fun, dude. People are like, that wasn't today. I was hitting
Well,
people
I
in
do
the
it-
shoe.
I do it to random people.
yeah,
Everyone now.
And yeah.
Everyone.
And
They're
I
like,
yell, body
"What?
bag.
It's not a body bag. You hit my lace.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you get wrist, anything but their hand, you're yelling
Dude,
body bag.
finger.
Oh,
because
100%.
body
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah, I don't
The
care.
Marcus has smoked me so bad that I've caught the ball with my left hand. I
hate-
was so out of position that I thought the ball was going over here,
And you just-
and I grabbed the ball with my left hand. And I just threw.
And you're just looking at
over.
it like, what is my life?
What are you doing to me?
But he caught it like he was like rookie of the year. It was like what?
Did you see that?
Spider-Man. I'm
Did
like,
you
oh.
see that?
It probably would have been easier to just get your paddle up there and hit it, but
I think you switched hands just to catch it.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, right, dude. I'm like leaning over because I think you're gonna do one of those. I got to work on my forehand. I've learned that playing with you guys. Okay, paddles we used this week.
Oh,
Any
man.
new equipment?
Yeah.
You guys were pumped about?
Dude, this is a surprise of the year for me. This
Okay,
one.
let's get this out here first, though.
Okay.
I keep interrupting you.
Okay, go ahead.
That's the ugliest paddle
Dude.
that's ever been made.
Part of the surprise.
Like the pizza stuck in the oven, you can't get it out.
Dude.
You grab that to get it out of the oven.
I think so. This came to us, right? And you unboxed it, everyone was gunning for the. Can I see that was the other paddle? Everyone was gunning for the Peacock. Everyone's like, dude, I want to try. I want to try. This was sitting on the shelf, and no one wanted to use this because it looks so freaking crazy. Picked it up, played that first game with you guys, and I was like, this might be my most favorite paddle of all time, which is not. This thing is the Selkirk Boomstick, but the sweet spot is gigantic. Like, unbelievable. Like, you hit anywhere and it feels clean, like it's a clean hit.
Yeah, but why didn't you use that today?
Because I used it 2 days in a row, and I want to see if I still did the Boomstick as bet more than this. Because I was like, I'm starting to feel like this might be my favorite paddle. Like, it can't be. Yeah. Boomstick has to be. So Boomstick was still number one. But this thing, gigantic sweet spot, great control, great power. It's super light, so I feel like the hands battles is still there. Even though it's funky looking, you have more bandwidth to be able to hit with. I think it's a fun paddle. And I don't know if anyone knows about this because this is the first time I saw it, but I'm loving this paddle.
It's only been out for a week.
Is that right?
A week.
Oh.
I think Luigi at the local pizza place, he knows about it.
Get this guy. How long did it take you to think of that joke? The Italian name, the Luigi or the Mario.
Good
accent, though.
I don't know.
I wasn't racist about it.
So you can get this. This is really cool, and I got to do a shout out to these guys. So Charles, the owner, is such a fun guy. We saw him playing pickleball at Worlds, which that's the first time I didn't even know he played pickleball. And it was fun seeing him play. He was playing with Connor Pardo, playing a rec game. This is in Shills and it's in Dick's Sporting Goods.
Really?
Which I think is really cool that they got in there. These guys are catching up with Selkirk, and if they could get enough paddles to sell, because they sell out of these things so fast, like Flamingo's almost gone.
Oh, really? Right? Wow.
So but you can get at Pickleball Central. And what's your guys' discount? We have a link. We'll put the link down below.
We have a link in the description. Just by brand. It's just
everyone has their own discount according to it on the.
But I love that they have it in Dick's because up to this point, like when I travel, I always go to like Dick's Sporting Goods. It's like a place where I can just kill time.
Yeah.
And I always go to the pickleball section.
Just
and
to
up
see.
to this point,
I
mean, we're talking like Onyx.
Wooden paddle still
wooden. Ben John Franklin's.
Yeah.
So to see Proton in there is. Because Dick's has like everything else brand new, top of the line, everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like their pickleball section was always just
hurting
pretty bad. So to see these on the shelves is awesome.
I think they're going to sell a lot of them. It's a great paddle. And I'll tell you, Charles went and did a commercial of him going through. And for you guys that don't know, they are the owners of Phoenix. Right, the Phoenix MLP team. What is it called? The Phoenix Flames?
I think so.
And then I should know that. That's really bad that I got that. Yeah,
you can bleep that out.
So yeah, I'll beep that out. But anyway, so they did this like high production video. Went through, did the whole entire thing. Him buying a Proton paddle at the checkout and all that. Well, Brant that works there, this tall white guy, he is the coach of the team. He's the one that's always has the clipboard with like funny signs making fun of other players. He is hilarious and he's a really good guy. He went and made fun of Charles and shot the same video.
I love it. I love that. The parody of it,
and like posing.
See, that's so good.
And
that's
now
witty.
they're using it for social media. Like, who did it better?
I love it.
And dude, the salt of the earth guys. Like, I love that they're doing that. They are in to make the game better. These guys. And I love that. I mean, to spend that much money on a team, they're one of the 3 sponsors of the PPA Tour. You know, I don't even know if a lot of people know that, but it's 6-0, Yola, and Proton.
Wow.
Those are the only 3 sponsors, and it is very expensive to do that.
Wow.
And so they sponsor Megan Dazan, and and even when CJ Klinger was getting a new deal with Adidas, they're like happy for him because they're like, we can't pay you that. And they're happy that CJ
good folks,
and
good
got
people.
that. Like they're good guys, but you know they sponsor Genie and they sponsor, I can't remember everybody they sponsor now.
Andre.
Oh yeah, Andre Diescu.
Yeah.
I shouldn't remember. He's like, we're going to talk about him in the next podcast. There's something I want to bring up, but
can I say one more thing about this paddle?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. The more you talk, I think this is a good entry level beginner paddle. If you're just coming to pickleball and you want to try to play, it's very forgiving. It's a great paddle. Huge sweet spot, big surface, power and control. But it's also, at the same time, you can play a 5-0 level with this paddle, which is mind-blowing. I feel like not this paddle. I don't think many high level paddles. That
that's-
boomstick, you can't be a beginner with a boomstick and play good. Like this one, I think
Dude,
it's all
line those
around.
up. Let's see how the shapes are for a wide body. Look at he did it.
Hey,
Dude.
man.
The width.
Yeah,
How's
you can
the
see that.
throat?
Yeah, you can see a little bit hotter than boomstick. But I'm saying, I don't know how many paddles you can say that. Entry level, I'm just coming in. I just want to learn pickleball. Great paddle to start with.
That's
I'm
Gen
5'0".
3.
I want to play. I want to dominate. Great paddle.
Yeah.
The
Wild.
power on that one. I've used it for a couple games for our reviews.
Gen
but
3, great power on there, man. You can get great top spin. The control on the dinks is fantastic. It's just forgiving is probably a good word for it. I hit it all over the place and it's still responding.
No weights on it. That's
No weights, just
stock.
out the box, man. Great paddle.
Yeah, Megan
Crazy.
uses that paddle in doubles.
Really?
Megan Dazan,
This
yeah.
wide body?
Yep.
I was wondering if a pro
There's
would ever
actually
use it.
another player that's blacked out everything.
Really?
That lives in Utah. That has the same last name as
Okay.
our white coach.
Okay. Wow.
She's using it too, but she's blacked it out.
Isn't that
because she's not a
crazy?
sponsor.
Telling you, man. I would love to see high level players try it and see what they think.
So I played softball for like 20 something years.
What a segue.
Proton makes probably the best softball bat.
Proton?
So their background is softball bats.
Oh.
I think baseball. I would assume baseball. But
Wow.
Yeah, I don't
like
know.
we'd show up to softball games, and if like people had Proton bats,
They're the
you
real deal.
knew that's like
They know what they're doing.
I would play third base. Whenever I saw a Proton bat, I'm taking 10 steps back.
Wow.
Like
I'm
the
trying
technology.
to wrap my head around this. You played softball?
You?
Like, what does that mean? Like in high school?
No, like adult
Patriot
softball,
Park.
like,
Patriot Park League.
We'd
Like
go down
couples?
to Vegas and do like tournaments. We'd
Oh,
go
are
down
you
to
serious?
Mesquite. Like my wife and I would play co-ed, and then we had like a men's kind of like a traveling tournament team, and we would go St. George, Mesquite, Vegas. We'd play here in leagues. Go up to Brigham City, Logan, and yeah, Proton. Their softball bats are like they're not cheap, but there's a reason for it. So when they first paddle they had like that weird face on it. I don't even know, like almost like that rubberized.
Yeah. That was
something.
interesting.
So that technology came from their softball bats.
Oh,
That was
it has
like a
that?
finish
Really?
that was on like their softball bats for like better grip and other things, you know. But no, so this isn't just like some random company out of some guy's garage that just
That's cool.
started. Like they have a research and development team. They have years and years of high level sports performance and a different equipment. But yeah, no, I need to try this one more. I just need to swallow my pride and
Dude, I'm trying. I've been telling all you guys, give it a go. Adria, I told her to try it. I want
That's
you
the
to try
16
it.
millimeter version, or the 15 and 13. Is that what it is?
I
It's
think
a-
so.
it's a-
They're 14, right?
I think it's 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Series 3.
They have two
F.
different thicknesses.
Honolulu came out with that exact same shape, remember? And it just got hammered. I think
Yeah.
it was the J4 maybe,
Really?
and same shape. And
It's,
it like
it's
people
just
didn't
so
give
unique.
It a chance,
Yeah,
but-
because you look at it, you're like, what the heck is this? But then you try it and it blows your mind.
Go to Pickleball Central. I'm telling you, Pickleball Central, especially here, you're getting those in like 2 days. It's like Amazon.
Yeah.
The return policy is second to none.
Second to none, dude.
They don't ask any questions. It's you have a 30-day return policy. These other guys don't do that. Like they don't do that. Like you can return and get credit, but you're not getting like a 30-day return policy like that. Plus you get points.
Dude.
And
Credit
I've
towards-
been doing
yeah.
stuff, I build up those points. I'm getting so much stuff at
You get free stuff.
$50 to $100 off of whatever I'm getting.
Wow.
So what they're really good at is lifetime balls. Whenever they're in, that's the place to go. That's the first stop that actually has lifetime balls, which is the best ball out there. You get the point system, you get the return policy, and they're really good with pickleball paddles and with the shoes that they have. They don't have a huge range of shoes, but they do have the
But those are
Selkirk.
good shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, they have the
good shoes in
Selkirks.
there.
They're really good shoes for pickleball.
But even like the paddles, because people always ask like, oh, you know, how come Pickleball Central doesn't have this paddle? They're not selling like the paddles that are like a flash in the pan, right? Like they're not like, they're selling legit paddles. I
Really?
mean, they don't want you to return them in 30 days, right? Like they don't promote that hoping that you just use it. They sell paddles that they stand behind.
Yeah.
Good, trusted paddles. Most of them are, you know, these top brands that are sponsoring pros. They believe in what they're producing. So that's what I tell people with Pickleball Central all the time. It's like you're not going to go on there and find some random paddle that is going to break
Try
in
and push.
3 weeks, you know? So
I have a friend on social media. She's another influencer named Nikki, and she bought a boomstick. Oh, she got a boomstick from her her partner, and after 4 times of using it, the top started coming off.
Oh, the edge guard.
Yeah, and so everyone's like, dude, that sucks. So much money, you got ripped. And her reply was like, no, I got it from Pickleball Central. I sent it back. They're sending me a new one, like instantaneously. Like unbelievable return service. And so it was just another accolade, another high five to Pickleball Central.
Yeah, please, and you guys will see this in the clip, but please click these guys' link. It helps them. Making this stuff and making all the content that you guys make. Yeah. This is only one thing, right? That takes a couple hours, but not counting the play that you guys do and the different paddles, but these guys put in a ton of work, how many posts they're doing, all the videos they're shooting every single day. You shot a video right before
It's fun. I appreciate that.
Anyway, so click on their link. You're going to get a discount, right? You get a discount on it.
The best discount.
These guys get a little bit of a kickback, which is great for them.
Yep. Really quick, last thing I want to say about our open play and everything else. Again, we do these monthly tournaments that we host.
Yeah.
We call them Identify as a 50 Invitationals. At first, we
the
were
audacity,
just kind of
invitational.
Invitational. Well, so the reason I'm bringing this up is when we first started doing them, not that we were desperate, but we just were like, hey, open invite, right? If you want to come play. So people are like, hey, I'm in. Well, they're getting more popular. They're growing. People talk about them. If you would like to get an invite to one of these tournaments, don't do everything we talked about this morning.
Amen.
Because from now on, we're handpicking 16 to 18 people that first and foremost are willing to have fun.
Yeah.
Our tournaments have been super fun, really good high level for the most part. There's always 2 or 3 people that might not feel like they're as good as other people that are there, but it doesn't matter. They're still having fun.
Yeah.
So everything we've talked about, just remember all of those things. And if you don't get invited, just assume it's because you're doing one of those things, right? So that's the best way just to get invited and to feel included is just again, just be a normal...
Be a good person, guys.
Be a good, normal person that's just there having fun. Playing hard, it's good to be competitive. But the best way to not get invited, not only by us, but by anyone, is to act the way that most people act at early morning King's Court.
Yeah. Wow, that was impressive. Well, let's talk about your paddle.
My paddle?
You don't have it, but
I don't. The one I've been using the most is the SLK Era. I've been using it for the last 2 weeks, and I've really, really liked it. It's been making a weird sound lately, though. So I'm not sure.
Did it laminate?
I don't know.
The very top
it doesn't feel like it. I've been testing. I've been pushing and everything. There's no crackle or anything like that, but there's definitely a spot up top where
you can hear it.
It's like a weird sound.
Oh, really?
But
who hits it up here? I don't know why he keeps hitting it up top. That's weird. So that's another issue.
Good point.
Luigi.
You okay there? Luigi. You okay in the audio?
Luigi, just going back to the pizza comment.
No, so the Era has been my paddle of choice for the last 2 weeks. Again, my game is more like angles, trying to place the ball. And for me, it always takes an elongated paddle for that. When I play anything even hybrid, I like, the J2 and F. I really like that paddle, but even just that, half inch or whatever, just kind of, it keeps me from hitting certain angles.
Hold those up to each other, Marcus, the way that
these?
Samson does.
So Samson measures, is it from the throat?
No, he went for the top,
So
dude.
from the throat, the top. So, yeah, so I think it's like this. So, no, so you're talking, that's a good half inch. Easily a half inch.
Yeah.
So the Peacock, we got these in about a week or so ago. I haven't used it as much as the Era, but we always talk about foam, right? The new foam paddles. And I think it's safe to say that your Locos, your J2, your J6,
Boomsticks.
the Boomsticks. I think those are the top 3.
Opal.
Oh, yeah.
The Quanto with weights, the Opal. Anyways, there's this upper tier of foam paddles, right? We've gotten some foam paddles in that don't even come close to that, and it's obvious from the first hit. I would say that this one is absolutely teasing, if not right on par with a lot of those upper level paddles. I haven't used it enough to say absolutely the sweet spot's the same as the Loco or the J2 and F or whatever, but it feels really, really good. Again, I haven't even changed the stock grip, so there's a lot of things to do. No weights added on it. I think with a little bit of customization and stuff, I think that this paddle would reach that same level as like the Loco and the J2s and stuff like that. So again, this one is super fun. Adri's he's used this the last 2 mornings and
he's been good.
Hammers the ball.
Yeah.
So because of the foam, really good dwell time. The surface, it's kind of smooth, but again, with foam, I don't think that really plays a part. So yeah, the Proton, the Peacock, I think this is going to be a really, really good paddle. Pros still seem to use the Gen 3 more for one reason or another. I don't know. I let Sam use this yesterday, and he wants our coupon code as soon as it's on Pickleball Central.
No, he wants that paddle.
He wanted this paddle, but
let me have
it. After a quick discussion
of entitlement.
Yeah, so I think this is going to be really popular with rec players. Actually, pros, I don't know. I would think so, but maybe not. Again, they love Gen 3, but I think you're going to see these everywhere. Like your Pro 4s, like your other ones. This is one that people can pick up, and again, like most people, like Samson and a lot of other people, they don't want to customize anything. They just want to buy a paddle, rip it out of the plastic, and play with it and get the results they're looking for. This is that.
Yeah, that's a good call.
You don't need to do anything. I think it can still help you and you'll benefit from it, but you don't have to, and you can play very, very high level with the Peacock. So.
The top spin on that with a drive, like a power drive with top spin, is fantastic. I felt like you had me play with it yesterday against those other Dave and Adrian, and dude, it felt really good on the drives.
Yep. And I don't know if are we allowed to talk about the beep. Okay. All right.
Here's one right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so we have a paddle that's going to be coming out. This is probably going to come out in February, but we can't. What I'm trying to do is get a baseline. Like after we talked to John Q and Braden that one time, I was like, I've got to keep going back to the same paddle and then go and playing with other paddles. Come back to the paddle that I like the most and then go back to other paddles. And so I've been going from the Boomstick to that Peacock. And I'm telling you, the Peacock is like...
What'd you think? Yeah.
I love that paddle.
This is the first I've heard.
I haven't customized it at all.
Is that right?
The biggest problem that I have is the shape of it. I just don't think I'm that good with... wow, I'm having a really hard time getting this out of the bag. Like when you go from a wide body power paddle to this, the problem is like if I hit a ball here, it's twisting in my hand. So like when I've served a couple times, like even when we played the last game that we played yesterday, we played against I can't remember.
Dave? Is Dave Sione?
I can't remember. But anyway, they were ahead 6-0. Who did we play?
Can't remember.
Anyway, but I'm like missing serves because I'm hitting. Like I'm hitting wide on it, right? And it's twisting in my hand. So I need to put the weights on here. I just got those slice weights so I can actually just clamp them on so I'm not going through a ton of Bodie tape. Right off the bat, I just love thinner grips. I get that Bodie grip on there like right off the bat. And this also helps me remember like which paddle's mine as I'm switching through them. But this paddle, I think this is going to be the top selling Proton paddle ever.
Ever. That's a good call.
I think they're going to sell out of these things constantly. Charles, please come with a wide body that's not shaped weird.
Not that wide. Yeah, not this wide. Yeah.
I mean, sorry, a hybrid. Like I like hybrids the most. That's my favorite shape. Even this, I wish they had in a hybrid shape. Yeah. They just don't. And I wish they had it in like a different color, but they're starting to get those. But so for me, like, I love this paddle. I'm going to weight it up and I'm going to play with it again tomorrow and just to see how I do. But my baseline's still this when I'm playing and I like, and I'm, it's not just us four. And I'm playing in something where I'm like trying to win. I just keep going back to this. But once again, you get both of these there. So
a question: when you play wide body and you go back to an extended, does it feel like a boat oar sometimes? Does it feel super long?
Nothing changes.
Yeah, as far as going from that to that one.
It's when I hit certain shots, I'm like,
that's what you feel.
I don't have the sweet spot. Like, honestly, I don't know if there's anything that has a bigger sweet spot than this. Like, this paddle's amazing.
That's a good paddle. I play with the elongated, so I don't ever. This probably has a way better sweet spot, huh?
I've never even swung the wide body one time.
Yeah, I like it. I wish that they didn't put the weights on. I wish they just got rid of that and you could place them where you wanted to, because I actually like the weights. Because if I could play with that elongated, if I could take the weights and put them down on the corner here, just because where I hit the ball at, But Selkirk, I love these guys, and I got trashed talking about the quality of this, but I guess the edge guard has come off and like feel the top of that.
Yeah.
I never scraped my paddle on the ground either, but feel the top of that thing.
Oh, just a touch. Yeah.
It's getting loose.
Yeah. Because I told you, all those folks were commenting on our post, like, dude, me.
Yeah.
My edge guard came off.
And I'll tell you another thing. Jeff, who is like a power hitter,
Let me see mine.
great resets. He had that paddle, and he sold it and bought the wide body.
Really?
He played with my wide body and was like,
good.
no.
That one's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so that I just noticed that yesterday.
Sucks. Oh.
So it's because I hit a ball and saw that. But
Man,
anyway,
I wish the Era had Infinigrit.
The Era, really? That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
That
I
would
know if they did that Era paddle would be unbelievable. They need to get a hybrid shape. I'm gonna say one last thing about like the group that we play with, and I know sometimes we can sound pretentious of like just how we are with like allowing people. I don't allow people in. That's not my role.
It's all Marcus.
I'm hanging on by a thread.
Dude,
like
Marcus
I
is the one that says yes or no. I leave it all to him,
Samson
dude.
is
Yeah
the
or nay.
gatekeeper.
No, I'm
and this
not.
is what he's trying to do to play it off. This guy is the gatekeeper. So.
No way.
Well, and he is the Samson.
No, I'm not. You
Marcus-
agree?
Marcus
You
is the
agree with
face of
that?
it.
No way.
Exactly.
It is
It's
Marcus.
totally Marcus.
I'm just the
Everyone,
middleman
everyone
between-
texts Marcus.
I'm the middleman between the whites and the browns.
Yesterday, everyone was asking him, "How do I get it?" They always ask Marcus. He's a
I don't know,
gatekeeper.
ask Samson.
He's a gatekeeper.
But what I was gonna say is like last week was a crazy week for me, and it was nice. Like, we go to my grandma's viewing. My aunt was leaving it, got hit. We found out that guy's blood alcohol level was high, and he was going 85.
Wow.
He was going 85, and so
Jeez.
he's gonna get. Anyways, it killed her, and I was up the entire night. Like I got woken up at 11:30 and found out that my aunt died after her going to her mother's thing, and it was just nice to like. You guys are just good people, and I know this is super cheesy, and I'll probably pull this out, but like, dude, I was struggling last week, and it was nice playing pickleball every day.
Really?
It was nice
get
just
your mind off
going
it.
and like having fun, and I felt like I needed to tell you guys about it, just so you knew if I was like being weird. But it was so nice to like go and just get away. It was like going up into the mountains, where you're not thinking about anything else.
Yeah.
But then I have this friend, a work colleague that committed suicide on Wednesday night, and
The same week? This is all the same
last
week?
week.
Oh,
And
bro.
his funeral's tomorrow, and like, and I'm just like, man, it was so heavy, and so, like, that's another thing when you guys are talking about, like, I know hearing Marcus about his frustrations today. If you're playing pickleball, and I'm not some great example of this, I get wound up. Like I said, I'm barely hanging on by a thread in this group, but like, it meant a lot to me, just like being around people and not like even being around my family. Everybody's thinking about it. Everybody's doing that. So when you get around this and like, it was so nice of just playing and having fun. And after, my friend that committed suicide, dude, people are dealing with so much.
Oh, yeah.
If you can have them come play pickleball, and you're not going to be playing your most competitive game, but if you can have fun with them, if you're like Adri hitting those shots to Rick so they can dust Adri's partner, that is so funny.
So good.
And it's so like all that stuff, like seeing those kindness, like it really kind of changed my thought process of like what pickleball is to me.
Yeah.
Because you gain weight playing pickleball. It's not good enough workout. We need to talk about that sometime. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Thanks for having me in group. Anything else you guys want to run through?
No, that's. I just want to go back. I know we started with the bad, negative, the ugly side, but that's the beautiful part of it.
I'll put this
I think
before,
so, man. That's
and then
awesome.
we'll go into our
no,
rants.
that's great, bro.
My favorite person every single morning when I see him is who?
Yourself in the mirror.
Cam
is great.
Cam's amazing.
and like there
Cameron.
are
I feel like
guys,
it's everybody, dude. Everybody that walks by like feels like
I
they need to
know.
talk to Marcus.
but Cam is the ultimate like, and again,
Always happy.
Yeah,
that was
he
my
is-
partner when I
Mr.
first
Smiles.
started.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Good dude.
And he's getting better and better.
He is.
He's putting in the work.
Yeah.
I'm convinced
Drilling.
slowly that you hate him.
Oh, but he loves that.
He loves
and
it.
he plays along with it sometimes.
He does. He
I'm like, hey, no
absolutely
need to hate
loves
me.
it.
And he's like, it's what I got to do.
No, there are a lot of good people. Just show up with an attitude of having fun, and like Brett said, assume that there's stuff going on in everyone's lives, and that's why they're here. Is just an escape from something. And
then maybe you can get invited to Marcus's group. Maybe he'll let you in.
talk to Samson. He's the guy. So
Talk to Samson. Okay.
Hey, good stuff.
We'll end this one.